Hey guys, it's Jay, and these are my lovely little girls. We're at Lake of the Ozarks, and Aaron's at work, so it's just father-daughter time today. Say hi, Phoebe.
Hi.
Say hi, Sam.
Hi.
Say hi, Paige.
Hi.
Those are my three wonderful daughters. Okay, you can go back in there. Yeah, go ahead and shut it. I'm getting ready to barbecue up some burgers. But I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about, I made a video the other day about doing hard things. And so let's call this Do Hard Things Father Edition. So, as you know, my father left me when I was very young. Get your snake. She got a rattlesnake from Deerbergs. We're going to go to the pool. It actually shoots water out of the mouth. It's actually pretty realistic looking, so we'll see how that goes. She's my tomboy. But anyway, my father had left me at a very young age, and I was, it really affected my self-confidence and had a lot of issues from it. There's a lot of things that I can't do. I don't consider myself to be a very manly man. I relate better with women, and I think it's because I was surrounded by women growing up. I'm not very good at working on cars. I don't like football. I don't know, I'm not very good at hunting. I can't fish. I can't do a lot of those things. And so that really affected my confidence growing up. Long story short, I struggled throughout high school, joined the Army, and I think I've gained a lot of confidence from joining the Army, being around, other men. But when it was time for me and Aaron to have kids, I was really nervous about having kids because I didn't have a father growing up, so I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Well, when you do have kids, you just figure it out. I did know one thing. I knew that the day that I found out that we were having children, I did not want to be like my father and leave them. So I've been the complete opposite. In a lot of things, I still don't know what I'm doing. You learn as you go. But if you love them and care for them, you'll figure things out. But my daughters are the world to me. I was pretty selfish, like when Aaron and I were talking about having kids, like I didn't want to have them. Like I was pretty selfish with my time. And the day that I found out we had them, like, okay, and you can't brace yourself. I mean, when they tell you you're going to have triplets, there's nothing to prepare you for that. People always ask us how we do it. Well, it's just, we do it. We love them, and that's all we know. It's challenging, but it's awesome. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. Having kids has changed my life. It's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. And but it bothers me. It really bothers me about the statistics of fathers who leave their children and the fatherless society that we're having. I read some statistics. 63% of youth suicides come from fatherless homes. 90% of all homeless children have no father. 85% of children who have behavior of like mental illness and behavioral issues are from fatherless homes. 71% are high school dropouts. 75% of those, like in a chemical abuse shelter, have no fathers. 80% of rapists and people with anger management problems don't have a father. So it's absolutely, and not to mention the poverty level, like these single moms that are out there, working their tail off so they can make ends meet, from deadbeat fathers and fathers who aren't there. It's destroying our society, in my opinion, and it's ruining people's lives. It has a negative effect on people's lives. So I guess my point is that being a father is not easy, but it's one of the most rewarding things that you could ever do. It's challenging on a day-to-day basis, but you have a responsibility, and these three little innocent children rely on myself and Aaron, and if one of us isn't there, that could have drastic effects on their life. So it just bothers me that there are all these deadbeat dads out there that aren't manning up and doing what they're supposed to do. And I've got it. Some families, the mother and father just cannot live together. But it doesn't mean you can't be a part of your children's lives. I have friends that are doing their best to make it work. I have one close friend in particular who, man, he's got his son like every weekend, and he does what he can. He goes out of his way to make sure that he has that father-son time. But there's no excuse to not be present whatsoever, and to not be responsible for what you've done. And it's unfair to the woman that's left behind. So, yeah, just something that really truly bothers me. And I absolutely adore my children, and I couldn't think of anything greater to happen to my life. And it's made me a better person for it, because I have to be, and I want to take care of them. I want to help them with college. I want to help them with marriage. I want to help and teach them things that I have learned not to do. I want them to know, so they can live a better life and be great citizens. So, but that's it.